3, 2, 1, let's jam. So this can take, 1 attempt, this can take 10 attempts, so we'll see. With good luck. I was thinking of making a note and like removing the note whenever I actually get a run, but I'm like, like on stream, but it's like, eh. Is that really necessary? No, it's not. That said, even if it's a 777, I might actually reset if it's like a bad time with said 777.
Are you prepared?
Give me a 777 like right now, the earliest I need it, or I can get it. Not 777, but I will admit that was actually a really nice multi-kill there. So I need the 777 before the big room.
You guys got it. I'll give you that.
Oh, let me set the seat a bit. Not feeling good about this. Wait, one more spawn? Nope. This isn't a new game where I would have to reset to get 2 777s. Yes! First attempt of the day, baby! I legitimately was not expecting that. Now here's hoping I actually have a good time here. That was really slow in terms of I got it like in a really late room. Ideally, of course you want it as soon as possible. I consider the best to be like the top room, but I mean you're not always gonna get that. I didn't mean to. I had to do a demon slash there, but whatever. Thing I started earlier, I only want to do one run. I expect like 20 minutes of attempts. I always mess that up. I can't tell what's faster there. I think the parry is faster than... Well, technically I am parrying the bullet no matter what there, but... Whether I want to parry with the regular low stance attack there, or if I want to do it with the demon slash. I have to time that later. So I'm gonna be behind. I'm looking at these splits, but I'm still.
Just up ahead. Win
Still gonna keep going. I'll take a 777.
Lose, and hell awaits. Are you up to
I think I should be under 6 minutes though. I think 6 minutes is a
whatever you need to do?
okay
do it
time
now.
considering the luck.
Your opponent. Some call him the Holy Sword. He is good.
I'm not gonna reset for like the best
You are the
777
man.
time.
I am the
That'd just be
mother.
painful.
He only looks tough because his mother was an ugly bitch.
If I ever did that, I needed to do that. I just move on to a different category.
Unleash your power.
Which I wanted to move on to new game, but I also want to keep myself not too in practice because I'm gonna race private on Friday. Make it mutually rusty. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be under 6. This is not a bad time at all, considering. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Fine in my book, considering. Oh, I hate you.
Feel as if I'm looking at my future. Make it last.
Oh, it's like a millisecond late. That split there, but good. I did save a bit of time on that though. Yeah, I'm pleased with this opening overall. I nearly did a bad thing there. I nearly pressed A instinctually because for most other ranks, after you beat a boss, you have to, you know, sign a document saying pay the entry fee. Except you don't do that right after Dr. Peace. I made that mistake during a run yesterday. Felt bad. Oh, nearly let the charge meter go to 0. Oh. And could have been a little bit closer, but not bad.
Listen to my song.
he was slow.
You're a real character, you know that?
Yeah, that was smooth. I've been playing Dr. Pieces level really well. I noticed in my last few runs too. Yeah, that's going really nicely, even with that small mess up with that earlier area in this earlier room. Early part of this room. Still managed to make it up really quickly. Okay, I messed up baseball actually in one of the runs yesterday. Let's not do that. I missed all three. Oh, I hate you. It's still better than missing all three, though. So a little bit of time waste, but I'll take it over missing all of them.
I'll mess you up good. I'll mess you up good.
These guys are being so nice today. Oh, come on. No, please no, please no. Give me something good. Oh, darn you.
Hey, he's over here!
That said, I'm probably not in the red because of that botched baseball attempt.
I'm gonna kill you!
Like one of my runs yesterday, you know, like I said, totally failed it. Missed all three shots, and I was still ahead of my PB. Not a gold, but I wasn't behind overall. Especially since I've been having great levels. These enemies are so nice. Except for that, but just me being too far.
Travis, hello? The moment you step onto the field, the fight begins. If you win, you will be ranked 9th. If you lose, well, there's no need to go into that. Need to pop a breath mint? hit the restroom, brush your teeth. When you are ready, step inside. To be honest, your chances of survival are slim, but trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
See what I mean? I gained a still a good amount of time over the PB. Yeah, 21 seconds, that's a good save. Ooh, that's the best luck. I think I'm waiting too long on releasing that sometimes.
Not done by experience, kid.
Yeah, good split. You know, if I want to do a second attempt, which I'm not sure, I'm not really feeling I only want to do one attempt today, but I need to swap out batteries because I discovered yesterday that these rechargeable batteries, which are like over a decade old, they can't actually handle 2 New Game Plus runs in a row. I mean, I do have regular batteries here in case I need them or want to do a longer run than that, but
What's that in your hand?
yeah, used to be able to do like a bunch of runs with these batteries, but alas, they seem to be nearing their end. Need to get new rechargeable batteries.
Oh, just look at him. You got guts, I'll give you that. There he is!
One too many slashes on one guy.
Hey, somebody forgot to flush this ass one.
Nice. That actually went pretty well.
Are you prepared, huh?
Oh, these. At least I got a double kill. Normally at least one of them gives me a parry quickly. Like this guy.
There he is! Are you prepared, huh?
And the way this works is to not waste time. If I get lit on fire, I just keep going.
Hey, he's over here!
In a new game, I would actually have to get a fire extinguisher. Because then I would die, but I have enough health. On New Game Plus, where I can obviously survive.
Hey, he's over here! Time to die, kid! Are you prepared, huh? Hey, he's over here! Are you prepared, huh? Out of my way, boy! Hey, somebody forgot to flush the damn light! Hey, he's over here! Got
Hey Ryu. How's it going?
I'll mess you up good. Hey, he's over here!
Had a few frame drops there. Doing pretty well.
Time to die, kid!
Thanks for asking.
Are you prepared, huh?
Managed to get what I needed on my first try. This is my first attempt of the day. You need to get a 777 on the first level, and I somehow managed to get it on my first attempt, so that's nice. Hit me! Thank you! Thanks for the good luck.
Time to die, kid!
Nice! Oh, darn it. I will find it so funny, by the way, if this is a PB. Because that means that the second day that I come back to this game after months of not playing it, yeah, I'd be getting a PB.
Hey, Travis.
To me, that'd be so
Your
funny.
next ranked fight
The
begins
weirder
the
things have
moment you
happened.
Step into that room. Win, and you'll rise to ace in rank. Lose, and an even deeper circle of hell awaits. Wipe away your tears, hit the can, pick the total of your teeth.
There was one day where I got PB in both No More Heroes 1 and 2. Same day.
I highly doubt you'll survive this fight, but hey, there's only one way to find out, right?
Whoa, am I gonna
Give it your best
save like
shot.
at least 10 seconds here?
I am 100% certain you're returning from this battle, Travis. In a body,
Not quite,
but
but
trust your force. And head
I meant over
to
my
the
best, but I'll still save time over my PB. But Slightly late split, but still a gold. Very nice. Oh no, that means I'm in the green. Officially ahead of my PB. Yeah, that's so funny to me. And she's giving me the worst luck. Okay, that picked up. So I saved some time. Yeah, that was a great split overall. Cannot believe second day back already getting times like this. Yeah. It's a quick one. Like, in general, all the fights in New Game Plus are pretty quick. Especially, you know, since I'm running on the lowest difficulty. But Shinobu is probably one of the quicker ones. It just takes 2 parries. Assuming all 3 hits of each parry actually hits. She does have invincibility frames when she jumps, so sometimes, even when you get the parry, if she just jumps right out of it, then yeah, it's time loss. But fortunately, at least when I could parry, it gave me all 3 hits. Yeah, Shinobu's pretty tough, actually. Like, especially if it just have the Bloodberry. When I did my Bitter Bloodberry only challenge, she was one of the hardest bosses to fight. It was no damage too. It was one of the hardest fights. Took a ton of attempts. It's definitely a difficulty spike. Although Destroy Man is a bit easier afterwards. With a breather. Thanks. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Thought I did one too many jumps there, but that worked out. Oh, really nice. And he even got off on the right of the bike. Nice. That made up for the messes with the turn. Yeah, Destroy Man isn't too hard of a boss. I used to have a lot of trouble on Jean, but now... Oh, darn you. But now I find her to be... maybe not one of the easiest, but I know how to manipulate her. I know how her patterns work. To a certain extent. Like, I know how to avoid terrible attacks, just or prevent her from doing them to begin with. Aerox can actually be pretty tricky. Especially since there are so many gun guys. That took a bit long, but I think it was worth it for the parry. Oh, thank you for giving me a parry heal. Grasshopper own the rights to No More Heroes? Like, can they do that? Okay, a little bit slow because some of the parries weren't too quick, but that wasn't bad. Either way, if they port more of their games to PC, I am of course going to get them. I mean, that's true, but I mean, who owns the? I mean, Marvelous published them, so do they need to get Marvelous's permission to do so? Oh, I made that mistake last time. Missing that parry. Oh, whoa, he didn't die.
Yo, you look so sweet.
Stop doing what you're doing. Ubisoft, yeah, that's true too. I forgot, yeah, because their logos were involved. Or rather, you can see their logos at like when you at the end of the credits. That's true. I'm not sure if that muddies things up. Honestly, I think it'd make most sense if they did a Switch port. Considering they're kind of releasing another No More Heroes game on the Switch. This makes most of the sense in that regard. Oh, darn you. Yeah, basically. And if they port it, good. More people can play them. As long as they're good ports, still. Which, true. No matter what, I'm gonna buy it. Oh, I could have parried there, but set up. Dude! Oh, this is messy. Yeah, not a good final warehouse. Yeah, time loss. Yeah, that was bad. This is a long phone call. I'm gonna lose time.
Hey Travis, your next ranked battle is at the filming studio. Win and you'll be 7th. Lose and you're dropping down to an even deeper circle of hell. So, how are you feeling, Travis? Your head feeling better?
They haven't released much info about it lately either.
Proper oral hygiene. When you're ready, step inside. Some people say it's important to know when to give up.
So I'm probably going to be back in the red because of this. That was not a good level early. The train was actually quite good. Not quite good, but good.
Hello.
Rest of that,
Anybody home? Did you even hear what I just said? And you call yourself an assassin? This is why third rates like you are hopeless. I am 120% certain you are going to die. All you can do is trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
And we got some cutscene here, wasting more of my time. Yeah, lost 20 seconds. Skip cutscenes when I want to skip. Wrong stance, no! Oh, I'm glad to. Oh, hey, laser glitch. I gained a bit of time. Not the best fight, but definitely not the worst. They haven't released much information on PC Killer 7 lately either. They say it's coming in fall 2018, and we're getting pretty close to fall 2018. I'd like a release date, if nothing. Laser intensifies. And they said it wasn't, so the trailer was pretty rushed. They said it's not going to actually be just Dolphin bundled with an ISO. I mean, but I'm gonna buy it. Unless it's that bad of a port, but... Yeah, they did confirm, because some people did notice that, so... Fortunately, they did not delay on that. They confirmed not long after that it wasn't gonna be Dolphin. They just did that for the trailers. And I already own 3 versions of Killer 7. May as well add a 3rd copy of that. Or a 4th copy of that, rather. Me, I'm looking forward to the load times. I will enjoy shorter load times. Don't crash into tree or bench. Nice. Yeah, okay. Not too bad the
Still
drive there.
just a bump.
They said it was GameCube. That's also something they confirmed. Not long after.
Hey, get over here!
Well, I mean, it was like right after the trailer release. They haven't announced all that much since then about it. So I'm not surprised you missed it. Since a lot of it was on, I think on Twitter they actually delivered it. And then other places reported on it. Hit me. Okay, hit me and parry, aren't you? Oh, now you let me do that after I wasted a few seconds.
There you in here now. You messing with me?
Dude, these guys. Ah, I'm messing this up. Not a good chapter so far. Oh, darn it, miscounted.
Are you prepared, huh?
Yeah, not great. I didn't play that well at all.
Are you prepared, huh?
Oh, a triple kill though. That made up for it, I guess. Eh. I will enjoy the resurgence, or some surge of Killer 7 on Twitch. Thanks to the release though. I know a bunch of people are going to be streaming it. I can feel it. Oh, it's like slightly off the position there. That was my fault. Not a great chapter so far. Oh, whoa. Don't get caught on level geometry. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna lose time here.
Hey, he's over here.
What streamer?
Time to die.
Hey, he's over here.
Okay, I don't know him then. I've seen a few bigger streamers stream the game every now and again too. Oh yeah, losing. I'm losing a ton of time here.
Travis, hello?
Probably 30 seconds or more.
Then it's ranking match time. Win, and you'll be number 6. Lose, and your new home will be in the flaming tombs of hell. Everything okay? How's that sharp pain in your neck? Bladder in a bind?
Catch that I can make that up. Even if I lose 30 seconds here, I could still PBs.
Step inside.
Thanks to time gain elsewhere.
You've been quite cocky lately. Well, more than the usual dose of self-assuredness. You think that being ranked 7th means you're hot shit, don't you? And you're just raring to go. You've gone from dumb to dumber. Watching your meteoric rise of stupidity is truly painful to observe. That careless attitude of yours will be your undoing. And with that, I am 500%
Oh yeah, I'm always glad to see
you
people
will
streaming
die
anything
this time.
due to
Trust
directed.
the force. And
Yep, like I
head
said, 30
for
seconds
the
or more.
garden of madness.
Holly, don't be dumb. Or rather, me, don't be dumb. Look, I can save like 31 seconds on this fight alone. I just don't play badly, and he gives me good patterns. Alright, thanks for the good luck. Have a good night. Oh, she ran like one of the furthest directions she could. Okay, save some time. I should have gone with a Demon Slash at the end, though. I should not have charged, but I saved. Bit of time. Shame she did that run, though. Oh, darn you. Not careful, you can actually crash pretty easily into one of these. Ooh, but that wasn't bad.
Hey, he's over here! Hey, he's over here! Hey, he's over here! You got guts, I'll give you that.
Oh, darn it, thought I was here.
You got guts, I'll give you that.
Hey, Drunken Train, welcome. Going pretty well. How about you?
I'm gonna kill you. Are you prepared? Scared now? Scared now?
Second playthrough, nice.
Scared now?
Reminds me, I still need to
Hello?
finish my on-stream playthrough I was doing. Haven't touched it in a bit.
The fifth rank awaits you.
I was on Parade, which is my favorite
And
chapter.
only eternal damnation awaits if you lose. How are you feeling? No irritable rashes? Hit the John lately? Taken care of the blackheads on your nose? Might I recommend a good hygiene set? When you're ready, step inside. Now, don't tense up too much on this one. You've been slacking off a bit. You must maintain a steady tempo. Oui, you know what I mean, right? I am so
So the way it works is,
I am 1,800%
you start off with
positive that you
correctness,
desire
and there is a prologue to correctness,
and head for the garden
as well as
of
to
madness.
placebo. So those don't necessarily, you do those and then you do the main mission. But anyway, it's correctness, then matchmaker, then placebo. So after you do the main correctness mission, after not counting the prologue, you would then go to matchmaker, which I don't think has a prologue. Pretty sure it doesn't have a prologue. And then you do placebo, which also has a prologue. But after you finish the prologue, it goes to the main chapter. But yeah, so correctness, matchmaker, placebo. There's actually Ro made a guide for it on Twitter if I can find it. I could. I'm glad to help. Let me find. I can't really check now, but let me see if I can find it. Oh, okay. If anything, I just want to share because it's fancy looking. Yeah, I can't find it. But dig a little deeper. Oh well. Okay, well, I'll look for it later. Oh, no worries. I basically always check my phone in these little bits, like between like when I have a few cutscene skips. I'm always checking my phone, so you're not interrupting anything. No worries there. And either way, it'd just be reiterating what I said and already said. Oh, okay, that. All right. Not bad, I guess. It put me right there.
Let's see what you're made of, country boy.
Also, the game actually doesn't tell you. That's one of the annoying bits. Well, really more unfortunate is that after you finish the first correctness mission, you have to press the escape key or equivalent cancel key if you're on PS4. It doesn't actually tell you what you need to do. I imagine more than one person finished correctness without realizing. They're like, 2 other branches. Oh, come on. Well, still slow there. I keep getting caught on. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So whatever the equivalent cancel button is, after you finish correctness, yeah. I think I went through like 2 cases of correctness before I realized what was going on. I was like, oh, okay, so I wasn't that far behind, but it was it definitely not intuitive in that regard. If it means anything, Placebo is my favorite of the branches, but it has Tokyo Morishima in it, so I'm kind of biased since he's my favorite character. No matter what, it's probably going to be my favorite unless they mess it up somehow. Yeah, Tokyo. I no idea how I didn't get hit there. Doesn't matter that much. Get there. Again, doesn't matter there either. Okay, matters a bit more there. Fortunately, I actually have a phone call. I'll explain that in one sec, but it's complicated. Well, I meant the call with Sylvia upcoming. Then I can talk about it. That was an okay shmup. So, Killer 7, Kill the Past. First, we must describe what Kill the Past is, so... Kill the Past is a thematic link, mainly, but the games that are confirmed Kill the Past, of course, have direct links, so that they're in the same universe, but just having the thematic Kill the Past idea is one idea. So originally, Killer 7 was supposed to be
Come on.
directly
You can do
directly
it.
related,
You're almost to the next
or at least
rank
more
up.
so than it is now, to
Winners
Flower, Sun, and
will
Rain,
to
the Silver
gold
Case.
rank. Losers will also
You can
proceed
see
to
early
the
trailers
eighth.
of Killer 7
But
had the
not
character
well.
Sundance shot.
But you and I, Travis, we are going to paradise together. Take
But
me
then
by the
they,
hand
for whatever
and
reason,
show
decide
me
to
a
make it a
world
little
of
less
drama and
obvious
passion,
that
one I have
Killer
never
7,
known before.
or maybe make it just
But
a little
we
bit
should
more
look into
obscure
the
and
bathroom
ambiguous if
first.
Killer 7 is directly in the same universe.
As soon
So
as
even
you're
though
ready,
Killer 7
come
has
for
Kill the
me.
Past elements, they
Don't leave me waiting.
sort of scrubbed a few references.
Today,
However,
little Silver
there are
set
still
herself up quite well, I
references,
must say.
direct references to
Must
the Silver Case and Flower, Sun, and Rain, and even a Moonlight Syndrome in Killer 7.
Quote,
However,
a makeup artist.
there's also one cutscene
Like the most
in
incredible
Killer 7 that
groundbreaking
seemingly
ever. I
goes
really
against
have done
the
that
Silver
without
Case
that
as well as Flower,
like
Sun,
a
Rain.
stupid bimbo. And will you
It's
look
the
at
opening
that?
cutscene
Today
of
you are
Sunset.
going to win with
But at the same time, like Edo
2,000
McAllister
brothers.
shows up in
One hot night together,
in
you and me.
a Union Hotel.
Up. A promise.
Mithra, who is actually from Moonlight Syndrome, appears in
Trust
Alter
your
Ego.
pulse, Travis, and head for the garden.
And in the
Of
Japanese
madness.
version, the social security code for Amir is elbow, which is, again, a very explicit Kill the Past reference, but they scrubbed that in the US localization. So, all in all, it's complicated. I go back and forth with it, but my sort of idea is that it's a synthesis of Kill the Past, thematically, and it's some version of the events of Flower, Sun, and Rain, and Flower, Sun, and Rain happened in the Killer 7 universe. Dude, nice! Great fight, and I did that while explaining how Kill the Past works. So I hope that makes sense. Like I realize that's not a straight answer, but it's complicated in how it works. Like honestly, it just depends on how you feel. Like I think maybe even 1 or 2 years ago, I thought I would say that I don't think they're directly related, but now I'm sort of like an in-between. You know, they're not fully congruent, but that's okay. A lot of it is really more of the themes and, I guess, how they feel. More of the feeling rather than, oh, how like the dates don't match up. Like the dates don't even match up within one individual game sometimes. Yeah, I mean that's a great thing, you know, to be able to have that sort of discussion with others. Like, oh, are they related? Well, thematically, yes, but directly, yeah, it depends. I mean, it's cool that we can do that, especially considering, you know, how well he has a good cult status. Ultimately, you know, Suda's work is not the biggest out there, but you still can have, you know, multi-related games across like decades. Like the Silver Case released in '99, right? I want to say '99. Might have been '98. No, '99. Had to be '99. I think. Yeah, nearly 2 decades. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. And of course, with 25th Ward coming out, or you know, out. That is, it is already out. Brings those discussions back and stuff like that. Oh, car. I think it's set around, it's a few years. It's set around the time 25th Ward originally released in its mobile form. I think it's 2005, I can't fully remember. I've only played through it once total, though I've gone through the script, parts of the script, and gone through some chapters more than once. I'm pretty, it's a few years after, I can't fully remember. But yeah, it's definitely closer to the time it released. Like how the first Silvercase game was that close to the time it released. Heck, even, pretty sure Flower Sun Rain is the same thing. Close to the timeline takes place close to when the respective game released. I love this area. Enemies are so cooperative. Gosh, if anybody ever got like the original form of 25th Ward, that'd be like the holy grail. I'll answer your question in a sec. Yeah. Basically. That's something Grasshopper seems to like to do in general, set the game close to when it originally released.
Travis, hello? Next up is a ranked match. Win and rank 3 is yours. Lose and you're sitting on the
I mean,
death
Garstein
row.
uses his cell phone
Did you
at the very beginning, but he never uses it again.
If you didn't dream about me, I'll fucking kill you, I swear. If I ever hear you say another woman's name on your tweet, you'll wake up the next morning with your joystick missing. Got it? Anyway, make sure you go to the bathroom first. And when you are ready, step inside. Now, Travis, don't be getting any funny ideas.
I don't recall the
And I
date
have not changed one
said
bit.
in No More Heroes 1. I could be wrong, but
Yourself.
I don't recall it brought to attention at any point.
Honestly,
But this game released in 2007, so I just assume
there
it
are legions of more powerful opponents out there.
takes place in
Never
2007.
forget that. Keep your feet on the ground.
I can't remember the
your
date
head
said
under the
anywhere.
clouds and a stiff upper lip. I am 3,602,600,280.
I-
Times 10, you will die. But trust
I'm pretty
your
sure you
phone
can.
and head
You can actually
to the
find
garden
a very,
of madness.
very rare clips of it. Like somebody showed me a Twitter on Twitter a small video of somebody actually having at least one episode on their phone still downloaded. Ooh, I lost 2 seconds. Wow. I'm not sure if you can re-download it. Pretty sure you can't, but like if you had it on your phone already, then I'm pretty sure you can still play it. Question is there a phone out there that has like every single episode? That would be fine. That would be legendary. That's close. I think I'm messing up the cycles here somehow. True, but still. A find is a find. A find like that would be legendary. Yeah, I think I'm like one cycle off somehow. Actually, I think I might be good if I'm right here. By this point. It's hard to tell. I have to look at my PB because I've been feeling weird. I think I'm not going at a door where I should. It's just messing me up. I feel like off rhythm, if that makes sense. You can still find copies of the Silver Case on PS1 and Flower Sun Rain on auction sites online every now and again. So that's nice. That's not lost. And there are people who, of course, have copies of it. Actually, if you go on Twitter and you put the hashtag GHM collection, you can see people posting their respective collections of Grasshopper Slap, and quite a few people actually have the original Silver Case and Flower Sun Rain copies. Oh, I didn't split. Should have. I actually would like to play the original Silver Case, maybe stream it just for fun, even though I wouldn't know what's going on. Just to see how it would feel. No, I don't. I would like them. But at the same time, since they're, entirely in Japanese, I know nothing of Japanese. They'd be more of curiosities, if anything. But I would at least try to play them. I'm not necessarily a collector for the sake of collecting. I buy games to play them. Rarely would I buy a game just to have it sit on a shelf, although I would make an exception, slight exceptions for some of that. But either way, I would still want them. Yeah, they're nice. The real find would be the reproduction of the guidebook from Flower Sun Rain, which people apparently have, which is crazy. I have the JP version of Killer 7. That's something that not everyone has. Yeah, Flower Sun Rain, it has a guidebook inside it that you refer to in-game, and there is apparently a reproduction of it. Like a physical reproduction, limited edition. I would buy a glass case just for the sake of having that right there. Like, I would so love to have that. Well, I mean reproduction in terms of, it's the, it's the one in the game. They made the thing that was in the game. Oh, darn you. But that would be something. I'd also like a copy of Hen and Killer 7, though I think that's slightly more common. But either way, just those very rare Japanese books, essentially. I want them all. I also want the soundtracks for all of them. You can still get the Killer 7 soundtrack. They still sell that. The No More Heroes one is you can very rarely find on auction sites, but rarely, I emphasize rarely, and at really expensive prices. No More Heroes 2, you basically have to be the luckiest person on the planet. That was a limited, like, a 1,000 copy release in Japan only, which I'm still salty about. Flower, Sun, and Rain soundtrack is also rare. The Silver Case original soundtrack, plus its remix sets, are also pretty rare, which, of course, people on the hashtag, the Grasshopper Manufactured Collection hashtag have. I own the Killer 7's physical soundtrack. It's awesome, of course. Yeah, exactly. And at least you could find like the dumps of them online. Well, they're not lost, but still, nothing beats the having a physical copy of them. I think that was fast. I can't actually tell.
Next
I wish
ranking
I wish I would have ordered the No More Heroes 1 soundtrack when it was on Play Asia a while ago, but
lose, and you go to hell. Before
I just didn't have the money.
please use the restroom.
And now you can't get it at all.
Good luck, Travis. Trust your force. Head for the garden.
Oh wow, this was a good split. Guidebook. Oh, $300. Even I have my limits. Could literally pay groceries for like a month or two, maybe 3, with that money. Yeah, I have my limits. No, 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 no. No. A bit of a messy fight, but I'm 28 minutes, or 20 minutes, 28 seconds ahead. So I really can't complain about that. I think Hand in Killer 7, you can find that on eBay. Not on eBay, on Amazon. Japanese Amazon. I can't remember how much it goes for though. $200. Okay, that's it. So all in all, expensive limited edition books are expensive. Yeah, it would be. If I had, more disposable income, I would. At the same time, though, there's something to be said about just having the games to play. and I'm glad that I can play. No. I'm glad that I have JP Killer 7. The actual game. I'm glad that 25th Ward got that release. So. Still waiting for Moonlight Syndrome to get localized, but that's probably not gonna happen. But if it did happen, I'd be happy, and I'd be glad to be proven wrong there. And stranger things have happened.
Hello, Travis.
It's like the last confirmed Go the Past game that has not released in the West. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing. And Stu has mentioned himself, he's not too interested in revisiting Moonlight Syndrome or any of the Twilight Syndrome stuff. In general. I just want it because there's just one thing, one direct reference to Moonlight Syndrome that still can't be explained in a game released in the West. The appearance of Mithra. To me, if you release Moonlight Syndrome in the West, that is officially one loop closed. Or I guess one thread closed. That's the better word for it. Granted, their Silvercase also has the characters from Moonlight Syndrome, so I guess that's another thread to be explained. That's even more complicated. Yeah, I might get a time to explain why it's so complicated in a second. Basically, it's at the time it's yes and no. It's yeah, it's very okay. Yeah. Basically, it's if you want it to be related, it is. If you don't care either way, it can't. Yeah. Yeah. I can explain it in a second. Because it's fun to talk about these things. It's complicated. Okay, so are they related? Well, maybe? Okay, so the first direct link. Well, let's just compare No More Heroes to Killer 7. Let's start with that link. Is No More Heroes related to Killer 7? The answer to that is maybe, I don't know, if you want. So, No More Heroes is very different from the rest of Suda's work. It's not explicitly a Kill the Past game. Like, there is the Kill the Past thematically does appear, but it's downplayed to a certain extent because Killer 7 is doing something significantly different from Killer 7. In general, No More Heroes is a reaction against Killer 7.
Hey, he's over here.
And you can see that in how they differ so many ways
There he is.
in terms of approach.
Hey, he's over here. Here now.
But there are references, like the Lava Cop powers. You know, those are pretty blatant Killer 7 references. The t-shirts, you can find Killer 7 stuff related, I think. Heck, you can even find t-shirts that reference the Silver Case and Flower, Sun, and Rain. And heck, you can find Flower, Sun, and Rain references to this game, in this game, like, pretty easily. Heck, this level is literally a Flower, Sun, and Rain reference. But anyway, back to Killer 7. So, after you beat Gene, remember there's that assassin dressed in white who comes at you while you're in the bathroom. He is basically Garcine in all but name. And him appearing could be seen as a direct reference if you consider him actually to be Garcine. Like, he has the same voice actor, he even has like a gold beam katana, he's basically Garcine in all but name. You could consider him a direct link. It's possible that they couldn't directly say in this game, like they couldn't do a direct character reference to Killer 7 because you know, Capcom owns the rights to Killer 7. Hence why it's been so long since you know, we're getting that PC re-release.
But I am sorry.
So ultimately,
I cannot see you anymore.
is No More Heroes related to Killer 7? At the time of a release,
I want to
you
be
could
your
make the
mom.
case either way.
I want to
Like
be
I
your
said, there are also Flower, Sun, Rain, and even Silver Case references. Like,
No matter the cost.
Flower, Sun, and Rain references a Garden of Confusion. There's a Garden of Confusion, and this is the Garden of Madness, the Forest of Bewilderment.
But feelings and reality are
This game has a Theme and Variation soundtrack, well, so does the Silver Case.
simple, yes? Now,
And the way Suda has been talking about all of his games, he seems to be alluding to the fact that No More Heroes is related directly to the rest of the Kill the Past games.
I mean,
Heck, in the Travis Strikes Again trailer, Kamui Uehara actually makes an appearance
the bottom of the barrel.
in the trailer, like that's explicitly there.
Dead with you.
So you also have to take into consideration what
Where in the world
not just what's in the games, but also at the time of release.
like you?
At the time of release, I would say the answer was maybe leaning towards no, but now I would say it's almost canon that
I
yes,
love you.
this is in the Kill the Past universe.
Now,
So
don't forget to use the
it's
rest
complicated. Put the button on that. It's complicated,
for the garden of madness.
but it's awesome and it's fun to talk about. It's complicated. It's really complicated. No More Heroes is a special case, because like I said, like heck, Jean herself is a manifestation of Kill the Past. Like this, like the entire cutscene here is a Kill the Past cutscene. But that's mainly done for a different purpose. It's downplayed, aren't you? Specifically. So it all depends. It's complicated and fun and stop giving me bad patterns. That was a really bad starting pattern. Yeah, it's just the direct reference to Kamui is like so, like you can't get around that. That's Okay, I didn't lose as much time as I thought. Also, 25th Ward kind of makes things even more complicated, but since you haven't played, I don't want to, you know, naturally say anything regarding how it interlocks relative to Killer 7 and No More Heroes, because even I don't fully understand that. Well, and I sort of understand that, insofar as I'll say it's complicated, much like the rest, but yeah, just play 25th Ward as well. That will either help things, understanding how everything relates, or it'll just confuse you more, or both. Also, hey, Henry, don't be dumb, because this could be a new PB / new record. This has been a fun convo, by the way. I've been enjoying talking about Kill the Past while doing this. A couple of weeks, yeah. No worries. Still gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome. Well then, that's not just a new PB, that's a new record. And second day coming back to this game, new record, wow. And by 35 seconds.
Mind if I ask you something? Sure. Why the hell do you call me Travis? Travis, like you're my friend or something.
That was a great fight too.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm gonna drink some water now. Enjoy the cutscene.
All this time you didn't realize.
Thank you. Thank you.
About? I'm your twin brother. What the hell? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Why would you bring up something like that at the very last minute of the game? I would have thought you as a player would have at least expected a twist of fate of some kind. What? And hey, where's Sylvia anyway? She disappeared without a trace. Where the hell is she? You mean my wife? What? Wife? Yes, you know. Spouse, soulmate, Henry's wife. Get the idea? When did you two get married? Oh, about 10 years ago. Yeah, that's right. Because we were both in college at the time. Oh, shit! All news to me. I'm gonna need shock treatment to get over this one. I'm sorry for all the trouble my wife has caused you. Forgive her. She caused me some trouble, all right, but it helped me clear up a lot of things. Ah, you know how women are. Especially my wife. A really big spender. Yeah, she knew my income wasn't enough, so every now and then she'd just disappear. She's a bad wife, but a good woman. What? Are you telling me that you and her... Oh, come on. But Travis, my brother, we're similar in many ways. You're right. Suddenly you being my brother doesn't sound so awkward. Let me ask you, how do you plan to put an end to all of this? Wait a sec. You want me to tie up all these loose ends? I don't think so. You're the protagonist. I'm just a cool, handsome foil who happens to be your twin brother. Hate to say it, but it's your job. I want to bail, but where the hell's the exit? Oh. There's no way out, is there? No getting out, right, bro? That's right. All we can do is keep running. Then let's find that exit they call paradise. Let's go!
I am in awe right now. I cannot believe that second day back with this game, already gotten a PB and by a good amount. Like that's wow. And look at these splits too. Like I was actually behind for a good bit of it. Like I lost like. I was like 50 seconds behind, nearly a minute halfway through the run, but my end game was actually quite good. Maybe it was a fact that I was talking about Kill the Past during much of the end game. Maybe that was the key. It got my brain in the right set of mind, got my soul in the right state. Wow, honestly, I'm thinking I might do a bitter run, not today, but later this week. maybe mild if I'm not feeling up for the bitter. But like, do I want to improve this? Yes, but I also want to move on to maybe a different category. I want to do new game, but I'm waiting for Friday to do a new game race with private. I want to keep that fresh and rusty simultaneously. But wow, I cannot believe this is the second day back. After my 100% run of this game, I didn't touch the game for months. So it's been like 5 months. So yesterday was the first day I did a run in 5 months of this game, and this is my second day back. So wow, wow. And my summon best is looking mighty fine, mighty fine. I guess my next goal is sub 132, but like I said, I might do a milder bitter run sometime later this week. Granted, since I'm on a roll with this category, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should keep going with it, see how far I can push it. We shall see. I also find it funny that I was still 30 seconds behind on the first split. If I got simply better luck on the first split, that could set me up pretty nicely later on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. If anybody else wants to run this game, please do so. Give me competition. I'm wondering what a good real-time goal would be. Like, I'm definitely not gonna aim for sub 130, at least not right now, because that requires a good bit of luck. But I think a sub 130, 130, 130, 30, or rather 130, 130 might be a good time to aim for in real time. Sub 130, 130. By the way, I'm done. I'm not going to do another run after this. I feel content with this, and I only wanted one attempt anyway. I just didn't expect my first attempt of the day to not only get a 777 at the very beginning, but also new PB and record, so wow, I'm happy.
I know. Too bad there won't be a sequel.
Right, I'll catch you later. Yeah, it was fun talking. When you talk about Kill the Past, I'm your guy, so catch you later. So let me save and then I will cut stream. And there we go. So I'm done for the day.